Today we have the first African American president, Barack Obama. During the 19th century, life was different. African Americans were slaves and didn't have the rights for anything. Also, you can see that women today have jobs, rights, and equality, just like men. Back in the day, the only rights that women had was to take care of her child and the household. You can see that society has progressed between the 19th century and the 21st century. If it weren't for the reformer movement, the African Americans would still be slaves and women still would have no rights. An innocent child named Wendell Phillips was born on November 29, 1811. He was the son of a wealthy Boston family. As he was growing up, he was well educated and went to Boston Latin School, and he graduated from Harvard in 1831. He received law degree in 1834 from Harvard as well. William Lloyd Garrison inspired Phillips in becoming a reformer when Garrison was at the meeting of the Boston Female Anti-Slavery Society.
Phillips was interested in abolishing slavery. He became the most powerful orator of the anti-slavery movement and became the chief proponent of full civil rights of freed slaves. He turned out to be an interesting historical figure by helping organizing the labor reform conventions and the Prohibition Party in Massachusetts. The abolishment of slavery and the equality amongst men and women were one of the impacts on American society Phillips had. He also helped with the prison reforms and labor unions from 1820 to 1860. One common vision Mr. Wendell had was the equality for the rich class and the poor and lower classes. Wendell Phillips was a practical reformer because he cared for anti-slavery, women's rights, prison reforms, and labor unions. Wendell Phillips remained popular on the Lyceum circuit. He spoke 60 times a year in conferences, speeches, and other gatherings. Phillips made an income of $15,000 annually, which made him very wealthy.